Park 19 on Sun Princess has been a disaster, and some parts will never open. We're going to tell you the reasons why. We're going to show you all the parts that will never open on Sun Princess and Star Princess. So let's dive in to the Princess Disaster, the story of Park 19. The first question is, of course, what is Park 19? Park 19 was going to be the new recreational area on the new princess ship Sun Princess, right up on the top deck with 8 distinct activities, with the highlights being the Rollerglider, the first at sea, the lookout and the ropes course. We headed on Sun Princess in March 2024 and we had a great time. We gave it a score of 35 out of 40, number 2 in our leaderboard, but we weren't disappointed that Park 19 wasn't open. At the time they said it was due to extra safety checks. But ever since then, on Facebook, almost daily, people have been asking, when will Park 19 open? Princess have said nothing until they gave this statement to Cruise Fever this week. We regret to announce that Princess is unable to accept delivery of the Rollerglider, Coastal Climb, Ropes Course features within Park 19 aboard Sun Princess, and those experiences will not be opening. We're actively evaluating these areas for future recreational opportunities to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for all our guests. That is an interesting wording. We're unable to accept delivery. Well, the experience is already on top of their ship and is going to be there for quite a while until they can remove it. Those 3 activities in Park 19 are basically all of Park 19 that is worth seeing. And as you can see on the website, what used to be Park 19 is now labelled as the jogging track. But let's take a look, and we'll take a look more in depth at what is staying. Infinity Horizon, the hammock area, the splash zone, the recreational court and the jogging track. Those things are the things that will stay open and have been open since day one. These are the images they first released of Park 19 and what it was meant to look like with everything working. As you can see, it looks quite a cool scene. Sun Princess, and show you the area and what are the areas that you cannot access and will now never be able to access. This was the Rollerglider. The Rollerglider was going to give you a 60 to 90 second experience going up to 11 miles per hour. This will disappear at some point. As we see in a minute, there is plenty of other. This is the hammock area, and that area will be staying, but it's only just a few hammocks. It's not really an area. And there's a seating area, but as you can see, the above area where the ropes course goes, that will be disappearing. And the third and final area is the coastal climb. It was going to give you excellent views across the ship and out to sea. My understanding of the coastal climb is it's a staircase, and then you've got this viewing platform and showing off those amazing views. So it's interesting that their wording is unable to take delivery. Well, it's kind of there. This is the parent company Carnival, and this is one of the roller coasters they do have on board. These things are not new. These things are not groundbreaking. They have plenty of these types of things on all of their ships. So interesting that one of the companies in Carnival Princess can't deliver it. Just a quick reminder, while you see this roller coaster at sea, if you enjoyed this content, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe if you love cruise content. It's completely free. This is another Carnival ship. They have got all the water parks on board. This is one of the sister companies to Princess, P&O, where on their recent ship Ava they've got a golf course and they've got the high ropes as well. MSC, half of their ships have high ropes. So once again, these are not new things to cruise companies. They're new to Princess. But let's go through the 5 things that are open and will remain open on the top deck here. This is the Infinity Horizon. You kind of lean against this window and it gives you some quite impressive views of whether you're at sea or whether you are in port. Next up, it's the recreational court. Here you do have daily fixed activities, or you can head here, have a game of basketball, football. They also do have table tennis. What do you think of this area? To me, it's not as big as other courts. If you're any Princess expert out there, I do feel like the ones on Sky Princess are bigger here. The jogging track will remain open, although it's quite a small jogging track, but do a few laps. You you can still access this. And this is the splash zone. As you can see, it's a rather small splash zone, just a few jets. Up until a week or two ago, this area still wasn't open, but Princess are saying that this is going to be open. But as you can see, it's just a few jets. These are the slides. These haven't been mentioned. Do we know whether these will be used? I imagine as we're not going to be using the Rollerglide and the coastal climb, the ropes course, we might not be using these slides as well. So is this another area that's going to be out of reach? Most of the area is going to be unusable. What they're going to do with this area, because it's right at the top of the ship, have Star Princess arriving next year. I imagine we will not be seeing a Park 19 on top. But what will they do instead? Will they just keep with traditional princess ships of having no water parks, etc., or will you see a water park? Will they be brave and actually get it right on Park 19? I doubt there will be a Park 19, but what do you think they will do next year when they launch Star Princess? And going back to Sun Princess, the area is going to need a dry dock, or at least some time in port without passengers on, to take this area down, including the Royal Glider and the ropes course. So when will this happen? Ships tend to have their essential works every 5 years. So are they going to bring it in earlier than that and change that area? Are they going to flatten the area? Just keep it as a jogging track and a hammock area. Add some sunbeds to have a sunbathing area. Keep the splash zone area and just take down the ropes course and the glider course and just leave it as it is. Will they be brave and put something big up there? Will they add some maybe water slides? What do you think are their options, and when can they get this work done? It will have a few days when it arrives in America free when they are changing some of the restaurants around. They've got a promo cruise for travel agents, and then it's into service with their Caribbean cruises. I don't think that's enough time to be them to be dismantling it, but what do you think, and what do you think they'll make of this area on top of Sun Princess? Because if they leave it as it is for long, everyone's going to be going up there and going, oh yes, this is the area that we were promised and it's not open. So I imagine they want to get rid of this area, and definitely the roller glider and the ropes course, as soon as possible. But do let us know what you think. What do you think is the actual real reason? Because I don't think we're ever going to find out the real reason why this didn't open. Is it the manufacturer's fault? Is it Princess' fault? Or is it just one of those things? Has it affected your holiday? Will you not be going on Sun Princess because you were hoping to visit Park 19? Please do let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press on the screen right now if you'd like a full tour of the rest of Sun Princess.